Hi, I am Dr. Bonnie Clipper, the Chief Clinical Officer at Wambi. Today, I am here with Dr. Renee Thompson, nurse, founder of the Healthy Workforce Institute and workplace bullying expert. We want to share a few moments of gratitude and inspiration with you. Renee, thank you for taking the time to be with me today.
Well, thank you for inviting me here. It's truly an honor.
And I'm wondering, what are you hearing from leaders at this time, and what advice can you share to help leaders be the best that they can be in this very difficult time?
Yes, I've been hearing from leaders all over the country who are reaching out, just asking me for advice. Like, how do I handle these situations that come up that they feel very unprepared to handle? I'm just going to share 3 common situations, common challenges, and the advice that I've given them. And I'm really hoping that the people who are watching this can actually learn from this so that maybe they don't make the same mistakes, because nobody's really fully prepared to lead in this type of crisis. So one of the most common challenges that they've been sharing with me is they really want to reassure their staff. And they may even say, right now, everything is fine. Nope, you're not going to have to take vacation time. No, we'll stay open. We're not going to close. And then the next day they're told that they have to close their surgery center or their clinic or their GI clinic. So my advice to you is, don't make promises you can't keep. Be honest with your staff and say, it's not our intent to ask anybody to take PTO time or take vacation time. That's not our intent. That's not happening today. But I have to tell you that that might change. We don't know. Because the worst thing that you can do is promise them something that you can't keep or you don't have control over. I know you want to do this. You want to reassure them. Just be very careful. The second thing that I'm hearing is that the leaders feel bad because it seems like every 2 hours, they're sharing some new procedure, new communication with their staff. You all have to wear N95 respirators. No, only people taking care of COVID patients have to. It's constant back and forth. And the staff are getting really frustrated with this ever-changing, communication. So my advice to you is to let your staff know ahead of time. Tell your entire team, look, information is changing rapidly. And that means that what I tell you now may be completely different an hour from now. And I need you, and this is the script that I want you to use. I need you to trust that the administrative team here is making the very best decisions they have with the information that they have now that will protect our patients and protect you. So give them the heads up that you're going to be changing information left and right, and they need to be prepared for that. And trust. The third thing, I'm a workplace bullying expert, and let me tell you, even though everywhere out there on social media we're praising healthcare, the front line, as we should be. But we're also seeing an uptick in disruptive behaviors. People are reacting out of fear, anxiety, stress. We know that. It's very understandable. But leaders are reaching out to me saying, my employees are getting so petty. They're nitpicky. How come I have to change my schedule? He didn't have to change his schedule. And all this pettiness. And so what I've been sharing with them is to say this to an employee who may be nitpicky and getting really petty, is to look them in the eye and say, look, in a crisis like this, we see the best in people and we see the worst in people. Today, I need you to be your best. Neither you nor I have any extra energy to devote to pettiness, nitpicking, and cruelty. And then I always add this, can I count on you today? Because you only have control over today to show up as your very best. So it's understandable that people are behaving and reacting in very negative ways. Address it. Don't ignore it because you understand it. You got to address it. Like, oh no, we're not going to play that game here today. I need you to step up. Okay? So that was just like 3 of the most common situations that leaders are sharing with me and the advice that I gave them.
I so appreciate that you help distill some of the simplicity in this, because trust is so important, especially in times of crisis. Trusting our colleagues, our coworkers, our leaders. So thank you for articulating that and bringing it to the forefront.
You're welcome.
Where can people find you on social media?
Well, we've just started this 30 days of kindness, caring, and coping initiative for every single day in April. And you can find that whole initiative on our Facebook page. So it's it's Facebook, and then it's Healthy Workforce Institute. You can find us there. We also have a Be Kind, Not Cruel group page just for healthcare, and we've had that for a while. I am on Twitter and I am on LinkedIn. I'm not on Instagram yet, but that's on the list. And of course, you can find me on my website. It's healthyworkforceinstitute.com.
Awesome. Great. And thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to share your thoughts and your perspectives with us. They're incredibly powerful and important at this time. Thank you again. I'm Dr. Bonnie Clipper, and remember, at Wambi, moments move us. Thank you, Renee.
You're welcome.